Alright guys, and welcome back to Armoured Warfare, and today we are taking out the M8 Thunderbolt. This is a tier 9 light tank, and I can't remember which dealer it's in. I don't know, I think it's in Wolfie or something, one of the two. I've got a 50-50 chance, I'll go with Wolfie. It's a very capable machine, and I suck massively in it in PvP. So I brought it out into a PvE mission just to see what it's like, because I'm not really getting a feel for it in PvP. So what have I gathered from this vehicle? It's incredibly mobile, very mobile. Like, it's better, it's got better mobility than a mobile phone. It's really mobile. It's got a very powerful 120mm gun, about 500 odd pen, 600 damage, with also very useful heat rounds that can deal up into the 700s, which is quite nice, especially on a light tank for your flanking. The AP is also very capable. The armour is actually decent. The armour will bounce autocannons, depending on angles, etc., and where they're shooting. It can bounce autocannons. 20-30 mils, not really a problem. The 40 mil, I think the Warrior might have a 40 mil. I can't remember. There you go. It bounced off anyway, but it is an AI, so give it the benefit of the doubt. The turret is very well angled. A lot of spaced armour on this machine as well. Actually, on the turret, it's got a lot of space armour. So, you know, heat rounds might not be as effective as they could be. Ow. Good amount of HP, you know. 2,695 HP on a T9 light. That's quite good. That's more HP than a T90 MS, putting that out there now. You know, you got more HP than that, but you haven't got the armour. In theory, you might have the firepower, because it's got a very good reload time, this. The gun handling and reload times of this 120 is quite good. Yeah, it does get a 7.62 second reload, which you can, if you want to, improve it, because I think I have only got, like, the experimental propellant on this thing. You could put the advanced gyroscopes and the advanced thermal sleeve on this thing if you really wanted to get that reload down. But personally, I like alpha damage on vehicles, so I'm just going to alpha damage it all up on this thing. It's still got a very capable reload, don't get me wrong, and it's also very accurate. Aims quite quickly as well. Very good gun depression. The gun depression is also very good. It's an all-round, very good light tank. Very good. Very good. It's fantastic, in fact, this thing. I just suck in it. I'm not very good in light tanks. AFVs, I'm alright in. I'm alright in a light tank. Artillery, that's just self-explanatory. RT's easy to play. I'm better in MBTs because I'm a massive noob and I have to use the best classes to win. Put it that way. That's how I roll. So, what have we done? We've done just shy of 5,500 damage, 5 kills, and we're just going to chill out for a bit now, watching our friendlies do all the work for us. Alright then, ladderinos. Oh, we have defended the village. Woo! Now we just got to wait for all the enemies to respawn. They did change PvE around. They've added randomized spawns, but, you know, I'm not really seeing that in PvE. This game, by the way, was actually 0.11, so the spawns are predictable. Just before you start saying, they look very predictable, the spawns in 0.12. No, this wasn't 0.11 game. This was a little while ago now, which I just happened to have saved to my hard drive. There we go. Nick the kill. Because I'm all about nicking them kills, though. I do like the Thunderbolt, though. It is very good. It's my sort of play style. I love fast, hard-hitting vehicles, but I just can't get the M8 to work. Every game I play in it, I go to a good spot. Good. At least I hope it's good. I lay down some fire on some enemies. Yeah, I do about 2,000, 3,000 damage. That's alright. But, like, VBLs and Weasels completely and utterly outspot me. And I get completely and utterly destroyed by them. Not by them, but you know when you get spotted and then everyone goes, oh look, it's an M8 Thunderbolt, a tier 9 with no armour. And they all just go, and you die. And that's the fate of all my M8 Thunderbolt games. Not so much in PvE though, because I can take it a bit more tactically than running into a good spot. I can drive around a little bit, test out the mobility and the firing on the move of this thing. And it's quite good. There should be an enemy spawning over there. Should be. There you go. What's that? M8 Thunderbolt. Straight to the side. 757 damage. Ha ha ha. Completely wrecked. Oh, artillery. Where did that shell go? Oh god, the shell landed there. Oh, there goes another shell. What's all the arty doing? So if that means there's arty, and spawns are predictable here, then that means that paladin we saw back at the start of the map, there should be more over here. Let's go. There you go. Panzerhaubitze 2000. What's up, my son? Boom. 778. The heat rounds are very, very good. Very good. They do a lot of damage. At tier 9, they don't have the penetration. But in PvE, it's more than capable to do what you want it to do. I haven't got the gun depression to hit that guy. But, you know, if you're going to go side, shoot people in the side, etc. with whatever, heat rounds or AP or whatever, I do recommend using the heat rounds because they're good. There's no other way of saying it, except that's not good. I bounced off the gun barrel of a Ramka 99. Ha 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 ha. So funny. Ha ha ha. Also, in other news other than the M8 Thunderbolt, last night, Sunday, the 20th of December 2015, me, iTalkie Fiora, and Deviant Cage, or Deviant Cage, or the Cage, or whatever, however you ever want to pronounce it, because, you know, people like their pronunciations. We recorded the first series of the podcast. I think it's called After Battle Report or something. Something like that. I don't really know. I'm just sort of, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time, let alone what everything else is. So that should hopefully be coming out soon, and I'll keep you posted on my Facebook page as soon as I find out whereabouts someone's posted it, who's posted it. I'll put a link on my Facebook page so you guys can go and watch it. I think it's about an hour and a half long. So, you know, if you've got a free hour and a half in the day, you could give us a listen. And yes, I did just get hit by a paladin in the rear, and it knocked out my track, my optics, my gun, and, well, my turret ring was damaged by the M8 Thunderbolt. There we go. I'm a bit damaged now. Right. As I was saying, I do hope you enjoy the After Battle Report. I hope you like the idea of some sort of podcast where we talk about Armoured Warfare, we talk about things that are happening, competitions, things we might be doing, things that we do. I don't know. We talk literally about anything, and if you listen to it, I was about to say watch a podcast. If you listen to it, you'll find out what I mean by we talk about anything, and it's quite good fun. So I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to hearing your opinions. Finished off that BMD4, by the way, with 2 heat rounds, because the heat rounds are very good on this machine. There is still that M8 Thunderbolt behind us, but do I really want to waste my time trying to kill one M8 Thunderbolt when there are the cap circles around? No, I don't. If you do want a bit of, like, help on your PvE, or if you want tips and tricks videos, like a little series coming out, I can try and do a bit here and there if you want. I don't mind doing tips and tricks. Tip number 1. Don't do that in a BMD4. What is that? What's happening to that BMD4? He's flying. Oh no, he's not. He's back now. Okay, I'll kill him. But yeah, tips and tricks. I don't mind doing it at all, you know. I'm just thinking of ideas for video series. Tips and tricks. As soon as there's a replay system, we're starting up a subscriber replay series. Of course, we're going to have to do that, aren't we? We have to do that. There's no other way about that. That's definitely coming. Then I'll have like my own series where I'll post video games that I've played. We'll post games that you guys have played where you can start a tips and tricks. So like positions on maps, good places to go, how to play a certain class or a certain tank, which would sort of be a tank review. You know, it could be good, could be bad. I'll have to give it a try sometime. Another M8 Thunderbolt over there, by the way. He's looking scary. He's looking scary. Can we nab the kill? Yes, we can. Ow, 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 ow. Ramka 99. Ramkas, I don't like them. It's a bit like the Terminator 2 in the sense that I don't like it. Putting that out there. Terminator 2 really is not a good tier 9. And if you're going to comment on this video, oh, Fizzy, please can you play the Terminator 2? I want to see gameplay of it. I will walk over to your house and I will slap you. I have tried playing it in PvP and I die. I've tried playing it in PvE and I die. It's not the best machine in the world. And as I say that, I'm shaking my head right now. I'm not really sure. I've sort of covered everything I want to cover in this video. I've covered the M8 Thunderbolt. I've covered a few changes in the latest PvE. I've covered the podcast. I've covered what we might be doing in the future. Well, what we are going to be doing in the future and some other ideas on top of that. let's get on and commentate the M8 Thunderbolt game. Yay! So, here we are, Leopard 2A5 and the T90 MS. Us guys. Leopard 2A5 is tracked. Just taking some shots. He bounced off. He bounced off that Ramker. Like, what? 2A5, you serious? Bounced off. Well, anyway, the Ramker show us showing us his rear, so we're just going to put some rounds through his ass anyway. We've done 18,500 damage since I've been burbling on about God knows what half the time. I can't even remember what I've been talking about. It'll be a mystery to find out what people are commenting on. So, there are a couple of guys over by that T90 MS and Challenger 2, and I made a mistake here. I didn't look at my mini-map. One big key lesson. I didn't check my mini-map. There was a T90 MS off to my left, and I got absolutely and utterly destroyed. That 125mm gun is not going to bounce off of my M8 Thunderbolt. So, there he is. Come on, T90 MS. There we go. Bit of revenge. 761 damage. And let's go back. So we did, in fact, win that game. On 18,500 damage, and I think it was 14 kills, we did win. There go the nuclear warheads. Haha. Our guys, yeah, our thingy MC thing. PMC, that's the one. Did their job. Yay. Blow up the missiles. And there we go. Mission accomplished. M8 Thunderbolt did us well. PvE, the M8 is very, very good. I would recommend taking probably more heat than AP though, because I had my PvP loadout on this. Heat is perfectly adequate for PvE in this thing. It does more damage. Good enough pen to get through what you want to do, because AI is not the most intelligent thing in the world. It will do what you want it to do. The AP, yeah, very good penetration, good damage. It's got very good DPM, the M8 Thunderbolt. Not as good as an autocannon, of course. That's self-explanatory. But for a single-shot cannon, it's very, very, very good. And if you do see an M8 Thunderbolt on the battlefield, be wary of them, because they can disappear very quickly and pop up where you probably don't want them to pop up very rapidly. And they are going to deal some serious damage with those AP and heat rounds that they have loaded. Because that 120mm gun is... I'd be more than happy to have that gun on a main battle tank. To be honest, it's basically the Challenger 2 gun on a very, very lightly armoured vehicle. There we go. 14 kills, 18,422 damage. Second most damage on the team. We beat a Challenger 2 and a T90 MS on our damage there. But we only came third on reputation, sadly. 16 spotted, 13,500 reputation, and only 59,000 credits. So, guys, thank you for watching this M8 Thunderbolt replay game and everything else on top of that I've been rambling on about. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have some opinions to give me in the comment section. I'm more than happy to read them and take them on board. It's really helpful and invaluable to me, your opinions. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.